go across to Mythili Bhusnurmath. She's now with us. Mythili, let's talk about the Feb WPI inflation numbers, which have come in at 3.85% versus 4.73%. What do you make of it?
Well, this is certainly good news because this is a 25-month low, and we are now seeing the WPI inflation, that is the wholesale price inflation, has moderated for the 8th month consecutively. It's been in single digits. And this has come, after we had not so long ago, we had 18 months of double-digit WPI. So this is certainly good news. We'll have to see how, soon and how effectively it feeds into the consumer price inflation, because there are distortions, there are margins, etc. get added. The good news really is that particularly since CPI inflation, consumer price inflation, did not decline very much in the month of February, hopefully this number will result in lower CPI inflation in the months going forward. So this is good news for a government at a time when the economic, macroeconomic scenario does not look very, very clear or very, very bright.
Right. Mythili, are you tracking the global developments? Are you surprised by, the sort of moves that are coming in various asset classes and how things are moving in?
Well, I think fear and uncertainty in the world definitely driven by what's happening in the U.S. And though the U.S. Treasury has taken great pains to say it is not a bailout, it most certainly is. The only hope is that the U.S. government and the Fed have learned from the lessons of the 2008 crisis, where it preferred to allow laymen to go down and then the whole world went into a tailspin. So now I think the Fed has come and the U.S. Treasury has tried to step in. The only thing that this shows once again is how critical banks are to the entire economic system, the financial system, and the perils of inadequate supervision. What was the Fed doing as far as management at SVB was concerned? Interest rates in the U.S. have been going up for almost a year, and the signs were very clear. So why did the management not take care to hedge its position? What was the U.S. supervisory authorities doing? But U.S. supervision of banks has always been pretty lax, unlike ours, where we have very rigid rules as far as CRR, SLR, etc. are concerned. And our deposit base is also much more diversified. It is essentially retail deposits, unlike the U.S. banks, which essentially get wholesale deposits. So that really is the fear, whether the U.S. government will be able to contain the contagion. If they will, then of course we're all clear. But one never knows when fear takes over the market.
Thank you so much, Mythili, for joining in with us this afternoon and giving us an understanding both on the WPI data as well as the global outlook as well.